Okay, so if this is recording, I am back with another tier list, but this time it is a bit different. So the labels are different, as you can see, and yeah. So these I'll get over detail, but in short summary, this is a tier list on the characters that will help boost your chances and percentage rates of getting the main resources in this game that will ascend your character to like greater levels of power. So we have what we call super link slot potions, power link slot potions, or sorry, not power, link slot potions and super link slot potions, and then we have droplets, which in my opinion don't even matter that much. Well, they matter obviously, but they are not as scarce, I'd say, as the rest of these, as potions and super potions. Anyway, here we are. So I'm gonna get started with the links tier right here. This is well, and for further explanation, this is basically like a character link essentially. These characters are great links for um, farming, farming resources. You don't have to use them as your main unit. They are honestly like probably better if you use them as a link for your character. That way you can gather more materials by using them on top of your already built-in skills of farming, right? So we're gonna start off with Eburn, Nano, Momo, Isagi, Gatenbine, Sansun, and then Byakuya. So by the way, this tier list is once again it is a subjective tier list, right? For one thing. Not just that. Not only is it subjective, but it is what, in my opinion, what I think are like the must-have characters. Okay, so there are like a bunch of different farmers in this game, old farming units along with the new ones. But these are the best of the best, in my opinion. These are like the best it's gonna get at the moment, and I believe that you should skip those older units and summon for these ones if you want stronger characters who can farm the main game's resources efficiently. So these links, they all have the same link, but for their respective attribute. Eburn has technique link slot increased. Nano has speed along with Momo. Hisagi and Gatenbine have increased power link slot potions. Sunshine and Byakuya have increased mind and heart link slot potions as their soul trait. So these are all great links that you could honestly run on any character and then give them potions as a skill, which is awesome. But they're more better if you have them. Well, sorry, that doesn't make any sense. They're more efficient if you have them with characters that already have potions as a skill. That way you could double them out. Anyway, I'm gonna start at the top now with Inheritance Trials. So Inheritance Trials is like a harder version of the normal potion farming, which is Inheritance Zone. In co-op, there is two kinds of potion farming. They have super link slot potions and then regular potions. Inheritance Trials is the super potion one, which is a lot harder than Inheritance Zone, which is regular potions. And there are characters that I separated for that category as well, because they give you a lot more materials. Well, there are certain characters that give you like more, resources in the certain co-op you're playing. So, super link slot potions, I believe these are the best farming characters at the moment, DPS wise anyway. DPS wise, I think is the best super link slot potion characters of their attribute. They all have good ailments, minus Hullabelle and Manidus. They all have great damage and team attribute, team party skills. So they benefit the team a lot. They benefit their team a lot, and they do a lot of damage, and they get the job done quick. So the problem with Inheritance Trial, though, is that we have enemies in there that have this thing called Iron Skin. And what that is like it's basically like a second, it's like a barrier that minimizes damage of like anything. So if you don't have Pierce Iron Skin as a skill, then it's going to be a bit harder to. Well, it's not going to be as hard, but you do need a lot of damage to break through it pretty easily. But like Hullabelle and Manidus, for example, they both have Pierce Iron Skin as a skill, so they kind of wash through a lot of the enemies in Inheritance Trial. But Noitora, Eridero, and Mashiro don't. But for compensation, they have good multipliers and good elements for damage, right? But if you want a safer route and you don't want to deal with Iron Skin, all that annoying stuff, what I have got here are 3 other characters that are solid for that. These 3 characters all have Guard Break and Pierce Iron Skin or hidden enemies, either one. So they ignore the annoying defense buff that the enemies in Inheritance Trials get. They are not as strong as these other characters because of their damage multipliers, not as high. So they're not going to be hitting as hard, they're not going to be hitting as hard, but they will make it a bit easier if that's what you want. And yeah, other than that, not much to say about them. I think these are the characters you must summon for if you want to farm Super Link Slot potions, definitely. Okay, so next is Inheritance Zone, which is Inheritance Zone is basically droplets and potions. Regular Link Slot potions, sorry, not Super Link Slot potions. So there are characters who have plus 10 link slots and their skills, which is absolutely insane. I think if you want to farm regular potions, you definitely need these guys, especially for stuff like epic raids and whatnot, where you can get a bunch of potions. This is like the best area, the best characters that you want to rock. So they all have plus 10. They're all not the best of characters, but they're decent if you level them up enough. They do the job. And yeah, not much to say about them. I mean, they're just right. They're not potion characters, right? They're not going to be using them in like IZ or not IZ, IT. Sorry, you're not going to be using them. You're going to be using them in epic. You're going to be using them in epic. You're going to be using them in epic. You're going to be using them in epic raids though, and regular potion co-op. So unlike these guys who are kind of limited to IZ. Sorry, I can't remember stuff. These guys are kind of limited to IT because they're just built for that more. Anyway, next is droplets, which is honestly optional. You don't need droplets like that. You don't. Nobody in co-op ever plays droplets. They're all separated into different categories. They're all separated into different ailments, right? So they're not all in one package, in one co-op quest as a whole, which kind of makes it hard and more annoying and more tedious to grind. But you do get them a lot more efficiently in epic raids and regular potion co-ops, so it's not even worth doing it. So you don't have to farm them. You don't need these characters at all whatsoever. But they do have droplet links as well. So if you do want to put them on your characters for extra droplets, you can. Oh, you're never going to use this guy. You're never using any of these guys in IT either. But I figured I'd put them here in case you did, on the off chance, want these characters. I'd mention the best ones. So, Visored Ichigo, Chojiro, Anataro, Momo, and then Yachidu. They all have like a crap ton of droplets increased in their soul trait and skills. Minus Hanataro, he doesn't have that much, but he's like, you get the point. He's still a link for power droplets. Well, I got that done pretty quickly. Well, so that's basically it. I mean, that's essentially it. These are like, in my opinion, what you should like must summon for if you want to farm the resources as efficiently and the best way and the most as possible. These are the characters you should be looking for. You don't need the links though, and you don't need the droplets. I'll be honest, because a lot of these characters up here, they might have droplets included in their base kit, plus 10, I believe, with their skills. But you know, I don't know. I just put these guys here anyway, like just in case. So, all in my opinion, but I think this is what you guys should be. If you're just starting the game and you don't want to focus on DPS units and you want to farm and grind your account, get a lot of materials up, this is, I think, the best way to go. This is what you want. These are all you want, bro. This is a quick video. I'm gonna just end this though, because I don't think I need to go as in depth as the last tier list, because we're all like, that was different. This is more simpler shit. So these eight, sorry, are your super link slot potion characters that you want to look out for. These five are your best link slot potion, no, not super link slot, regular link slot potion characters you want to look out for. Your best droplet units right here, and these are the best links who carry potions as their soul trait that you want to. You don't need to look out for them along with these droplet ones, but if you do want them, you can go for them. But yeah, take it easy, y'all. And I'm hopefully going to do more videos like this in the future. I'm not sure what else content I can get from this game, but we'll see. So take it easy.